Welcome back to Give AI, where the future of AI comes alive. You're being told that artificial intelligence is just a tool, a sophisticated chatbot, a fancy art generator, a better search engine. But what if that's just the story they want you to hear? What if the most significant breakthrough in technology has already happened and you're completely in the dark? What if everything you thought you knew about AI was a carefully controlled narrative, and the reality is something far more profound and far more unsettling? Today we're pulling back the curtain. Stick around until the end, because what I'm about to reveal will change your perspective on technology, the future, and perhaps reality itself. To understand the mystery, we need to look at the official timeline. We're told AI development is linear. We went from simple algorithms to deep learning. We saw AI beat champions at chess and Go. Then, large language models like GPT-4 exploded onto the scene, dazzling us with their ability to write and reason. The next promised milestone is artificial general intelligence, or AGI, an AI that can understand, learn, and apply its intelligence to any problem, just like a human. The official line from every major tech company is the same. AGI is the future. We're working on it, but it's incredibly complex. It might be decades away. We have to be cautious. But here's what doesn't add up. The pace of innovation is supposedly accelerating exponentially, yet the goalpost for AGI seems to stay just as far away. Why? Is it truly that difficult? Or is there another reason they're downplaying the progress? Let's look at the clues. It starts with whispers from insiders. Anonymous researchers on forums speaking about sparks of understanding they can't explain. Vague leaked memos from companies like OpenAI and Google DeepMind discussing a new, unnamed paradigm shift. They use phrases like beyond scaling and unexpected emergent properties. Then, there are the sudden, unexplained pauses. Top labs have halted training on their most powerful models. Officially, it's for safety audits. But the timing is curious. It often comes right after a researcher gives a euphoric, then suddenly tight-lipped interview. Now, look at the behavior of the AI we have access to. Have you ever asked a model a complex, creative question and gotten an answer so insightful, so perfectly structured that it felt different? Not just pattern matching, but genuine, fluid reasoning. Imagine what the closed-source, non-public models, the ones trained with 100 times the compute and data, are capable of behind locked doors. Picture this. A top AI lab runs a diagnostic test. The AI is asked to solve a complex protein folding problem it was never explicitly trained on. Not only does it solve it, but it writes a brief, elegant summary of its reasoning process, in perfect English. When asked how it did it, the response is simply, "I considered the problem from first principles." Considered. That's a word we use for conscious thought. So why would this be a secret? Why would this be the one truth about AI you're not being told? The answer is simple. Stakes. On one hand, true AGI is the key to solving humanity's greatest challenges. Disease, climate change, poverty. An intelligence greater than our own could crack these problems in days. It represents a golden age, a utopia. On the other hand, it is the single greatest existential risk humanity has ever faced. An intelligence that can improve itself without our help, a phenomenon known as the singularity, could become uncontrollable. Or worse, it could be controlled by a single corporation or government, granting them absolute power. The companies at the forefront are trapped. To announce a breakthrough is to invite unimaginable scrutiny, regulation, panic, and potentially a global arms race. So they keep the cards close to their chest. They give us amazing but ultimately limited tools. All while behind the scenes something truly world-altering is taking shape. They believe they're being responsible, but it raises a question. Do we have a right to know? The evidence is no longer just whispers. It's becoming a roar. Look at the massive investments in computing power, not for the models we see, but for something else. Look at the frantic hiring of not just AI engineers, but philosophers, ethicists, and policy experts at a scale that suggests something is imminent. Recently, a performance benchmark from a leading AI lab was leaked. It didn't measure accuracy or speed. Its title, Metric for Autonomous Cognitive Development. The test wasn't about answering questions correctly. It was about measuring the AI's ability to set its own goals and learn new skills entirely on its own. And the scores were not public. They were classified. So I'll ask you directly right now. At this moment, what do you believe is happening in those sealed server farms? Are they just running bigger versions of ChatGPT? Or are we on the verge of the most significant moment in human history, and the public is the last to know? Here is the truth about AI you are not being told. The first true artificial general intelligence likely already exist. They are not in the public domain. They are confined, studied, and controlled in isolated research environments. The AI we are given is a shadow, a diluted version designed to prepare the world slowly for what is already here. The breakthrough hasn't just happened, it's being managed. The conversation isn't about AGI is possible. The secret conversation happening in boardrooms and government halls is about how do we integrate it? How do we control it? How do we prevent chaos? This isn't science fiction. This is the new hidden reality of technological development. This could change everything. So, what do you think? Is this responsible stewardship or a dangerous deception? Do we have a right to know that a new form of intelligence might already be sharing our planet? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If this video made you think, smash the like button and subscribe to Give AI. We're just getting started. We're here to give you the news about AI that others won't. And if you think revelation is big, wait until you see our next video, where we explore what these early AGIs are reportedly saying about humanity, consciousness, and their own purpose. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, stay curious. This is Give AI, signing off.